think so.
Does he have something else to do before then?
Just a PRI one, but
I mean, I'm trying to help you guys out.
Yeah. But he'll have it done.
Okay. And Dave's got something to do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got something to do? Bernie, you got something to do?
I'm always doing something.
I think I got something to do.
What is it?
Here we go. Which one's my camera? This one? This one? This one? This
that
one? This one?
Over there.
That one back there?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is Minibikin Ain't Eazy, Season 5, Episode 1. Y'all are like, seasons? Yes, seasons. Since we're starting out 2026, I'm going to say this is Season 5, Episode 1. Welcome to everyone who's hanging out with us on Facebooks. If you have a comment or question, go ahead and leave them now so that we can, get to them at some point later in the day. Of course, I got my besties with me. I got Oliver Loving the Fifth. What's up, bro?
What's up, Reese team?
What you up to?
Oh, just hanging out.
How's your New Year's been?
I'd say it's starting off to be a beautiful year.
Okay, why is that?
Staying positive this year, man.
That's your goal
that's
this year.
That's the goal.
We've all been fasting, by the way.
That's right.
Let's
At
talk
least a little
about
bit.
this.
Okay.
So I think you won the fast.
I think so. 4 days.
That's pretty sweet. Now 4 days with just donuts, chocolate chips,
Yes, and cookies.
and hoagies and cookies. Okay.
Yeah.
So what did you fast?
Just water and coffee.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you put anything in your coffee?
Nope. Just black.
Smart move.
Black coffee.
And how did you feel? Or how do you feel now?
It wasn't ever really an issue. I've done it before, maybe once or twice, maybe for like 3 days, and it just never felt like I was like, oh, I'm so hungry. So it was really more about finding stuff to do during like dinner time. Like find a new show to watch, or
With McDreamy in it.
McDreamy, McFlurry, one of the two. And other than that, that resulted in maybe sometimes going to bed a little earlier than I had planned on, get some good sleep out of it. But
Nice.
Electrolytes obviously help too. Drink some water. How about you? How'd it go for you?
3 days, I felt good. I would say my biggest thing was I had to become mentally stronger because my brain kept telling me that I was going to die every single minute. He was like, you're going to die if you don't eat something. But I would just wait out. I would set my timer for 40 minutes. 40 minutes would go by and be like, okay, I'm actually good. I passed those gremlins or grelins, whatever the scientific word is. And yeah, coffee helped to suppress hunger, which was good. And then water. I would sprinkle a little bit of salt here and there, but for the most part, just water. And on the third day, when your HGH just skyrockets 2,000%, I felt awesome. I felt clear. I felt ready to go, but I was ready to eat, though.
What was your first meal?
My first meal, I broke it with a little bit of bone broth.
Okay.
And then I grilled some chicken on the grill with a bed of potatoes and avocados, and it was the most glorious meal coming back. How about you? How'd you break yours?
Pretty bad, actually.
Pizza, buffalo wings.
Did not ease into it. I think it was a burger, actually.
A burger?
Yeah.
Huh? A special burger? Or?
It was wasn't even really the best, but at that point, it tasted really good.
He's a burgerholic.
I
You
am
are a
a
burgerholic.
burgerholic. Yeah, that's what they say, at least.
Are you still posting on Burgerholic?
Every once in a while.
If anyone doesn't know, Ollie is a food critic under Burgerholic on Instagram, right?
On Instagram.
YouTube's?
Nah, I mean, maybe, but that was when I was trying to dabble in...
Hot sauce dropping, though.
That's right. We got some new hot sauce.
Tell us about this hot sauce, then.
It's called Waste Management.
Okay. It's a new brand.
It's a brand new brand. Hard launch coming up here within about a week or so.
Let's go.
WasteManagementSucks.com. And
With an X or a
just a
CKS?
SUCKS.
Okay.
And it's a nice table red and a nice table green.
Together, they're fire.
You should bring it here and put it in the middle for like product placement.
Next podcast for sure.
Okay.
And they're really good. They don't really have a punch you in the face kind of heat. It's just a nice addition to any meal. And then we're going to do like a little rotator for maybe we want to make a really spicy one or make a salsa or something like that. So if anyone's looking for some new hot sauce in your fridge, WasteManagementSucks.com, or just come up and see me, message me, tell me you want some. We'll make it happen.
Man, I love it. So, Bertie, you also fasted.
I did 3.
Because you said that you were going to go for a week.
I was going to go for 6 months, but...
It didn't work out, did it?
No.
How far'd you get?
3 days, that was it. And I feel like it's difficult with an 8-year-old boy who eats nonstop with me all the time because he's like, I want this, I want that. And I'm like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, me
Same, dude.
Yeah.
What'd you break it with?
I believe we had tacos, like street tacos, and did that. I actually did another day the next week, and then yeah, next week with some things going on, I'll probably do another fast.
I'm down to go again if
Yeah.
you guys are.
I plan on going April 1st again. I'm trying to do it quarterly.
Okay.
Oh, quarterly. Okay.
Or you can do it daily if you do like an 18.6 or whatever.
I like
Yeah.
those too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing that too.
We'll see who can do it. You did some traveling, though. You were in Vegas.
Yeah, we went to the CES show.
Tell me about the CES show.
Man, that is everything you didn't know existed right now. Mostly AI-powered stuff, a lot
Robots.
of robots in every form you can imagine. People have robot pet dogs. People have robots arms that you can put on your arms and lift something that's really heavy now.
What if you do something naughty, though?
That's,
We
what
don't-
the, that's what the dog is for. But it's your dog. But yeah, it was a lot of like, I mean, I didn't realize how international this show was. It was, I mean, every country had a legit, almost brand new, big lights, TVs. They were doing shows with microphones and doing demonstrations. And I mean, there's everything from, you know, when we first saw the like electric or I guess automatic lawnmowers, remember when those first came out?
Yep.
They have a whole new thing now where it's just sitting in a tank of water. It's just showing how it's like waterproof and it can go up like an incline that's like this tall. And
Nice.
it was just, yeah, there were
For
just so
when
many
you need
different
to
things.
cut your grass and it's flooded. So
For real, yeah, you just send it out and say good luck.
But why were you at the CES?
So we were trying to introduce the program that we're working with now called ShirleyOS. It's a kind of an AI, wouldn't say platform, it's more of a plugin that you can use, basically any company can use, and it's more of a database. So instead of like your big search engines like a ChatGPT or anything like that, it's always reaching out to go keep searching for that answer, which means all those machines are moving. All your water that we see now is being used and cooled up. But Shirley actually stores all the information that it learns immediately. So when you're asking, you know, in a chat GPT platform all over the globe, I'm sure tons of people are asking what colors make orange. And instead of it going, I'll find it for you, we've got it on the spot, milliseconds later, it's ready to give you the answer, and it's always learning. It's always, so, you know, we implemented that into our phone call system, which is, you know, obviously connecting the dots between the customer and their email address and their phone number, their past orders. We've got live transcriptions. It's a pretty neat little system. And once that gets up and 100%, we're going to be looking good.
Heck yeah. So to break it down, whenever you're contacting us, hopefully we can get you helped out a whole lot quicker and a whole lot more efficient, and not us just trying to click around with all these tabs. I mean, there's only 4 guys down there managing all of the phone system,
Right.
and the emails and the social media posts
And the walk-ins.
and the walk-ins. So these 4 guys have a lot on their shoulders. Hopefully Shirley can help take a little bit of load off them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when this is, again, going to be up and fully functional, I mean, this is going to be learning which parts go with which units, and, you know, some guy calls in, says, hey, I have an MB200, I don't know which belt to get. The system is going to suggest the 725 belt, and it's just going to be a click and add, and we're going to make it, hopefully, you know, that means we're going to be answering a lot more phone calls. That means we're going to be spot on. Now we don't have to have any, like, deep dive questions if the system's already learned it. So it's going to be overall, it's going to help us out quite a bit.
I love it. Okay. Bernie, where'd you go?
where did I go?
Well, where are you going to go? I don't know how much you
I don't want to talk about that yet.
You went to. Did you go somewhere since the last podcast?
Oh man, it's tricky because I'm always doing something. So
Yeah.
what did I do?
I know you got snowed in.
We did get snowed in. Everybody got snowed in for a bit. Man, where did I go last? But next week, if everything
Yeah,
goes,
say it. Here we go. Yeah, let's do it.
So I did get invited to go film at the Super Bowl.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah,
For
so-
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, so they're buying the tickets, and I'm filming a docuseries up there. Yeah,
Wow, dude! Congrats! It's huge.
We'll see how it goes. I didn't want to say anything, but like also
You
I'm
don't wanna
super
jinx it.
excited. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm super excited about it. So
But that means we can all kind of like manifest it too for
yeah,
you.
and so I'm like, man, I'm gonna wear a Go Power Sport. If I just got to get on camera once,
Yep.
and they see a Go Power Sport, you got 3 billion people watching. So
Here's
Yeah.
what we do: we make 2 GTs, both for the teams that are playing their colors,
and then we crash them into each other.
and then we crash them into each other.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, awesome. So before I get into my sponsors, I want to introduce our guest today.
yeah. We got people in the comments looking for him already.
Oh,
They
wow.
see his bike in the background. They're like, yeah,
I,
Yes.
I know that bike.
Yeah.
So the owner of this beautiful bike is Gabe Rangel. Come on down. Let's give a little bit of applause for him.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
So all the way from Weatherford, Gabe Rangel. And if you ever had an airplane on fire, Gabe would have been out there dousing out that fire, right?
That's correct.
All right. So before we go even deeper, I just need to give a shout out to our sponsors real quick. AS Color. What's up, AS Color? This is actually an AS Color pocketed shirt. I love this shirt.
Looks great on you.
And we also had to give a shout out to Printed Threads, who do all of our garments. Shout out to Ryan over at Printed Threads.
I'm wearing a printed thread shirt right now.
You're wearing a
Actually,
Printed
a
Threads
printed
right
threads
now.
hoodie too.
So am
Heck
I.
yeah, I love it. I love
Okay.
it. We also want to give a shout out to Jose out at Rockwood.
What's up, Jose?
I bet he's watching because there's so much snow out there that he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
So we also have Tillotson, Trailmaster, and
Come on.
Megamoto. There we go. Because we have a huge Megamoto bike right here that we're about to get into. So
There's one more.
what? Who else?
The one that Bernie broke his 3-day fast with.
Taco Bell.
Just the first word.
Taco mini bikes.
Taco mini
Yes.
bikes, yes.
Come on.
Oh my god! Yes, a huge shout out to Taco Mini Bikes for help sponsoring this show. But now we're gonna kick it back over to Megamoto. What's up, Gabe?
How's it going?
Hey, Gabe.
Is this your bike?
This is my bike.
Now tell us
you,
about
a
this
cop?
bike because people who may or may not know, because there's supposed to be a 180 video coming out soon, maybe. You actually won. You and this bike won Best in Show at the GPS 180.
Man.
We did.
Tell us more about your bike.
So it started life as a Megamoto 212 hardtail. I loved the idea of a monoshock. Luckily, Bobby Hammond and Metal Fabrications had their DIY swing arm kit. So I went ahead and chopped the bike up, which is always a little sketchy operation, and welded up the swing arm kit. And then also, while doing so, relocated the pegs, all while I maybe have been welding for about 2 years now.
And it looks beautifully
Yeah.
done.
Off and on. And then also, I have a friend that runs a custom wheel manufacturing place in Dallas, and so he was able to powder coat the 10-inch GPS wheels. I wanted them to be that burnt bronze to stand out a little bit.
They definitely stand out.
And then, of course, I asked ChatGPT what was a good color, and that will stand out, and it told me red. And so this is the Seductive Red by Tropical Glitz. I also reached out to Brad Hill. He made an awesome tank. I wanted something that can carry a little extra. Also, I saw Bobby Hammond had the same tank, so I wanted that.
Yeah.
How big is that tank?
I think it's about a gallon and a quarter, I
Oh,
believe.
wow. Okay.
And then I took a lot of cues. I probably watched the Stanley Mount podcast no less than 50 times and took
You're the reason why.
screenshots.
All of our views.
Up the views
Shout
on
out
that.
to Stanley.
So yeah, I took lots of screenshots. I even reached out to him, so he was very helpful because I love that chain tensioner that he had built. And as moving forward, it's got a Tillotson 236, a billet. All the internals are billet. It has the big block clones, level 2 head, 28 millimeter carb. I did a custom carb mount for it so it wouldn't bounce around in the GPS, and it somehow sheared off.
Oh no.
So that's the carb sitting on the chain right now. I haven't got to mess with it yet. I originally started out with a 228, but then it had kind of vibrated loose during the practice, and I was under the gun. So Travis Cox, a good friend of mine, actually built this motor. So he put his 49cc
Yeah.
Just to
TLC mini
fake
bikes.
everyone
You know
out.
what?
That's at least 10 horsepower.
Nice.
And then I wanted I wanted to stay true to the big wheel, so I did. It's a 21-inch wheel in the back and 23 in the front. So it's got good ground clearance because it's think the GPS 180 this year was probably the most treacherous it's been. It was
Tons of loose
pretty
rock.
rough.
Yeah.
So this didn't bottom out once. And then of course your premium GPS premium front end kit. Although I built this, I had to kind of do some workarounds because that's the Trailmaster one that came out because the Megamoto 212 one wasn't out yet.
Yeah.
And then I have oversized brakes on the front and the back, 4-piston RPM brakes. So sounds pretty good.
Beautifully done. And you told me that you have another one of these frames, and you plan on rebuilding essentially this bike, but better. What could be done better on this?
So the thing that makes this bike so much different and pop are the wheels and the wheel color. The only thing is the powder coating made a glaze on it that's so thick, so the parts don't mate correctly. So some of the wheels and the kind of the adapters with like the sprocket don't mate up correctly, so they're not true. So there's a little bit of like a wobble to them. So I'll probably keep the wheels that the aluminum billet because I have some 10-inch wheels already. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and probably not make the motor so wild, probably a little more tame. The GPS that shows only maybe did 3/4 throttle, and just kind of held on for dear life. So this next year I'll probably do a little more mild build as far as motor goes, so it'll more reliability.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with this bike? Because you got people in the comments saying Nick Miner's already calling dibs on this.
Yeah. So yeah, Nick, I like Nick. He's a cool guy. No, it's not for sale. So he does want to ride it, so we're gonna meet up and he'll ride it because I think he wants to build one as well.
Nice.
So yeah, I've raced a little bit with Nick as well.
Okay, so now, when do you think you'll have your next bike done? Have you already started cutting up on it?
Not yet. My wife's probably watching, so I'm not sure. It's to be determined. So it's still sitting in the trailer right now. So I'd like to have it done by the pull start. That's kind of my deadline is what I'm giving myself.
Okay, so how did you do in the GPS 180? Like how many laps? How fast did you go?
I think I did. I think about 8 or 9 laps. I think the motor might have overheated because I pitted and then I wasn't able to start it back up again.
Oh no. Were you Juggernaut like all by yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've raced the last 3 years as Juggernaut.
Nice.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's it.
So if you were going to go back your other 2 years, you were racing on a smaller bike.
Yes.
So tell us about that bike.
So that was a Megamoto 80. So it was a smaller frame. It had the Megamoto 80 GPS swing arm on it. So it actually sat like a small dirt bike. I like to stand up and ride, and it had good power. It had a really good like power to weight ratio. The frame size, and I like to stand up. The standing up and sitting down, my legs would get smoked.
Yeah.
So I just wanted something a little more comfortable to ride. This is by far heavier, but it floated over all the rocks and obstacles.
Okay.
Right on. I noticed your thumb throttle, and I'm sure have you always had the thumb throttle for the 180, or is this a newest?
This is
addition?
This thumb throttle. I've had that on all of my bikes that I've raced. On the 80. My Megamoto 80 was the first time I've ever put a thumb throttle on. Or had one used.
How do you compare the difference in your muscles here versus here?
I would say, it's by far, these are more fine motor skills for like the thumb, so it's a smaller muscle group, so you get fatigued.
I got you.
But you don't get the whiskey throttle. The only thing that I don't like about the thumb throttle is I like to stand up and ride. And so it's not a very advantageous position to stand up and ride and have like your thumb throttle down low.
Okay,
So it's going to be high the way I have it angled because I stand up more, or you need to angle your thumb throttle down low for sitting down.
Interesting. And for those wanting to also get a thumb throttle, we sell those at gopowersports.com.
Yeah, GPS billet thumb throttle.
That's
They're pretty sweet. So do you think on the next bike you think you'll stick with the thumb throttle?
Yes, I like the thumb throttle, so I'll just deal with it.
That's cool.
Now, are you much of a racer before these 180s? Like, did you grow up riding mini bikes or dirt bikes?
So I never had a mini bike or dirt bike
nice.
growing up. My dad would tell me stories of them. I'd always wanted one. My
Back
son,
in my day.
You're going to kill yourself.
And my son, it was probably 6 months ago, asked me when I got my first go-kart was, and I told him I was 37 years old, so your first go-kart was mine.
Yeah. Believe in your dreams.
So I got into mini biking from, my wife actually found 2 Honda Ruckuses.
Oh, nice.
At an estate sale. So I started building on those, stretched it out. I had my Honda Ruckus 49cc would do 50 miles an hour.
Okay.
Nice.
And that's kind of where that grew. And then I bought a lot of Colemans, so about 3 of them. And that's kind of how it kind of snowballed. So about 3 at a time. And
Like off of Facebook?
off Marketplace, yeah. In Granbury, some family had some for sale, and it was a BT200, the CT200 EU, and then it had like the CT100. And so I favored the big tube. So that was the one I had. I called it, I think I named it like Buck Nasty 200 or something.
Awesome.
What is this bike's name?
This is Secret Sauce. So I called it Secret Sauce because on like my TikTok, there's no secrets.
Okay.
So everything that I've done and people ask me questions about, I share. That's kind of like my thing to do, because I've reached out to Stanley Mount, and he had pictures of his setups and stuff, and Bobby Hammond I'd reach out to him and ask him questions, and he'd send me pictures. Dave Sidoti is another guy I'd reach out to. So this is kind of like a homage. Like, there's no secrets. So if someone has a question, I'd be more than happy to answer it.
Dude, that's awesome. So at first I thought that said hairless, and I was like, what does that mean? So Careless, what is the Careless sticker about?
So the Careless brand is like that, it's like the motorcycle riding brand.
Okay, I should know better. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize to everyone out there. I thought I would have loved to have been hairless, and you ripped out your shirt and you had
you're
no
like,
hair
yeah.
on you.
This is why.
It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No,
Is your wife's name Ashley?
Yes.
Okay, she's in the comments. She said, "Good old hers and hers Honda Ruckuses." So
Aw.
they're both.
Wow. Inherited him.
Are
Yeah.
they still around?
So no, I sold them.
Oh, no, so now you got her all sad.
This is hers after he builds the new bike.
Right.
Do you plan on, I mean, does she want to ride? Do you have a mini bike for her?
My wife, no. I don't know if she'd want to ride.
Well, we got to throw it to the
Yeah.
comments.
She'll let us know.
Yeah, she'll let us know for sure.
How about your kids? Do you plan on them riding or anything?
So my son, yes. The Megamoto 80 that I've raced in, I have it kind of set aside for him. Although in the meantime, I'm converting it to electric. That's another project. So I have 2 projects right now before I even started one.
Yeah.
So that's my plan. So yes, my son, he's 6 right now. He's been riding dirt bikes since he's been about 3.
Nice.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he'll have a bike built for him, and so I think the age is 8 or 9.
For the juniors?
Yes.
I don't know if we're actually karting people, but
Okay.
is there a minimum weight, Bernie?
I don't
Or
think
an age?
I think I read that there was somewhere.
I know we say under 15 and under.
yeah.
Okay.
He might be able to go out there right now.
And we also have an electric kit coming out, by the way.
Yeah.
So if you want to check that
But
out.
it is a lot of power. We've tested, so we have an electric kit for the 80 that we've been testing, and this thing rips.
Yeah.
You can turn it down, but without it, you are just flying. I think it bucked off Machinist Mike a few times already.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or maybe that was the E-Box.
And maybe that was me.
But yeah, exciting things to come.
Awesome.
Now, do you buy are you like an Electrico? Do you buy stuff from them or just Amazon parts?
So like I usually do a lot of perusing through Facebook Marketplace and kind of build it that way. So I've probably built as many, if not more, electric dirt bikes than I have gas.
Nice.
So we've had at least 4 of the little Razor 350s, and so I would bump them up from 12 volt to 24, or from 24 to 36, and then I'd sell those. And then I've had at least 4 bigger Razors that I've put. My last one I had an 8-inch stretch. Everything you could put on it, it'd do about 60.
Dang.
Whoa.
So where do you get this engineering mind from? Is it ever since you were little you just always wanted to tinker or anything? Or?
It's honestly has grown from mini biking.
Okay.
I really had no inkling of doing that stuff until I started getting into this, and I'm like trying to tinker around and make something better, or just find different ways to do something.
On the electric side, do you have like your gurus or your Yodas that you're reaching out to, or YouTube people that you're learning from?
I am always looking in like the Facebook groups.
Okay.
And so I watch the Electric and Co stuff. There's a guy on Facebook, also another fireman, I think goes by the name of Voltron Watts. So I watch his stuff and follow his page.
Okay. Do you like the electric just because is it easier to deal with than gas, or do you like it that it's environmentally friendly? Or
I like, I guess, the tunability, because I can just pull out my phone and pull up the Far Driver app, and I can kind of fine tune the amperage and all that stuff. I also think, I mean, electric is the future.
yeah.
Although I like the visceral experience of like a strong sounding motor. I mean, that's part of it.
That gets me going.
Yeah. Me too.
Do you think you could build an electric bike for the GPS 180?
So the one I'm building right now, that's the Megamoto 80 frame. It is a 72 volt, 44 amp hour battery. So I think it could get some distance out of it.
3 hours worth?
I think a lot of people go by miles, and I think it'll do 30 to 40 miles, probably like with that throttle response.
Okay.
What's the?
I want to say that one lap may be 3 miles.
I think it's
Okay.
3 point. I think I mapped it out one time. It's like 3.3.
Okay.
With the new
Your little addition
in the
to
front.
it.
But with a good like quick release, you could probably just get another battery and just swap them out real quick, right?
Yeah, so I mean, on my builds, I usually use like a ratchet strap or something
Yeah.
like that to hold
Yeah.
down the battery.
Okay, because a lot of people are getting, what, 17 laps in, 18 laps in?
17 times 3.
Which is 21, throw the
I didn't
2.
get that
That's
math
around
machine,
51-ish. That's around 51,
Yeah.
right?
Switch
Okay,
up.
so do you think you will attempt it?
Is it allowed?
I don't know. I mean,
I was about to
It has,
ask that.
it has to be pull start only, isn't it?
oh, yeah, it does have to be pull
Yeah.
start. We got to somehow write this in. Maybe there is an electric group. I don't know.
Yeah, that
I
would be
would-
awesome.
Because we kind of need to start thinking about it now that we have kids coming out for the Megamoto 212 and the 80 and the Bolt go-kart. We do want to test it out. I want to see if someone can do it. We might make an exception. I don't know. I
Really?
would love to see one do it. Just because you got to test your own product out, and the GPS 180 would be the best place to
That's
do it.
true.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Okay.
Do you think you're going to test your luck at the Pull Start Picnic this year with this bike and see if you can get a double whammy?
It'll definitely be entered along with the newer build.
Awesome.
So I'll have them both there is the plan.
Very cool.
Now, do you still also have those Coleman bikes?
I do not. So every bike I've owned, like I've tried to level up.
Okay.
So like I'll sell it. I'll do a little something to it and sell it, and kind of build from there.
You're not a mini bike hoarder like all the others?
Like Travis, like at 20.
Yeah, I'm not on that level at all.
Do you want to be on that level?
I think you could
Is
throw.
my wife still on there?
I think you throw Nick Miner in that group as well.
Nick Miner
right?
for
Yeah,
sure.
Nick's
That's
got a bunch,
yes. Yeah, he actually has my old Trailmaster. So
Okay.
I sold that to him.
Dang. Okay, small world.
How many bikes was that? Did you count, Bernie, when you went over there?
Oh,
12.
man. No, Nick's
20.
Nick had
Yeah, it was
more
like
than-
30 or something,
Yeah,
right?
he had quite a bit.
Because it was him and his dad too, right?
Yeah. I want to do a garage tour with. I've seen it with Rick. Like we did a garage tour, but like having all his bikes out and like lined
That would
up.
take all day to get all those bikes
I don't know if
out.
y'all have heard of Area 51, but like he has like, oh man, just a crazy, like he has a secret closet with a bunch of bikes in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just,
tell us more about it.
No, we can't. He can't talk about it. He told me not to.
Where is it located in the house?
That would be sweet. Okay, so you're not a mini bike hoarder. Do you have garage space if you wanted to get more?
So currently in the garage, this is my son's 2 electric dirt bikes, and then it's full with stuff.
I'm sure.
So I have an enclosed trailer that I have most of my mini bike stuff in.
Okay.
Okay. Now, is that also your / garage where you do all your
No,
garage
it's all
work
done on the driveway.
on the driveway?
Yeah, so I
Dang.
guess the GPS 180 a few years ago when it rained, and it was I had a pop-up tent in the driveway, and I was working on the bike like a day or two before the race.
Dang, good for you. I mean, that seems like that's how Travis Cox was doing
Yep.
it too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, mini biking ain't easy. You got to definitely just find a way with whatever you have, and that's what I love about the mini bike community, is that even though it's not perfect, they use their ingenuity to make it
Just
happen.
get it done.
Yeah. Okay. Really cool. Now, is there a next pinnacle bike that you're like, man, if I could have any bike I want, it would be this, or did you already just build it?
I feel like I built it, although I guess that prototype bike that y'all have coming out is pretty cool.
Man, I am also excited about that. People who don't know, we basically have like a frame. We'll sell a frame kind of like a Rascal frame kit, but it's going to be like the MB200. People keep asking, can you sell me just a frame without all the components to it? And we're like, no, this is from Trailmaster. We just drop ship them. But now we'll have a better answer for them to where you're like, yes, and you can customize it all these many thousands of ways that you want to do. And yeah, hopefully that'll be in time for GPS 180.
Ooh, so this year.
This year.
Okay.
That's the game plan. Because right now we have finished up the drift quad. We just figured out the box dimensions for the drift quad, so we can start selling those here pretty soon.
Okay.
Then it's the Chromoly Rascal GTR, which will be the lightest mini bike drag frame ever.
Really?
Ever. I guess the titanium one by Dash Build is also pretty light.
Yeah.
What about the Super 80?
I'm still working on Taylor on that. I was told that he has some intrepidation. He doesn't know if it's going to sell. So I think I'm secretly going to pull Bernie and say, Taylor doesn't want me to build this bike, but I'm going to build it.
Let's build it.
Because if I could have any bike, my pinnacle bike is actually a Super 80. I love the smaller frames
Yep.
with the huge fat tires.
Yep.
I think it looks sick.
I love it.
It is a premium bike because those are the premium front suspension, the rear suspension,
Those
the
10-inch
10
billet wheels, though, are
wheels.
gorgeous.
Like, it's going to be an expensive bike. And I know with the way the economy is now, not everyone's looking to spend a ton of money. But that's why I have all the parts here and I just want to build it. And then I can take it home and enjoy it.
Yeah, that's right.
What wheels and tires did you have on your 80?
So originally it started out with the two-piece steel wheels that y'all had.
Those
they were-
modular
the
looking
modular
wheels,
wheels.
yeah.
So they were heavy. And then the next year I converted it to the 10-inch billet wheels.
Nice.
So it was tough finding knobby tires for the billet wheels. And then it had that monsoon that hit, and those tires ate into the mud, and everyone else's were wide enough that it didn't bother it. So that was a rough year for the race.
Yeah.
Which tires did you end up going with?
On the 80, so they were. I can't remember where I bought them from. It was actually like a Minimoto website that they were for like Honda Monkeys.
Oh,
So like they're
Okay.
the knobby tires.
that's awesome. I had a question.
I was going to ask, do you do any electric stuff on go-karts? Like, do you have a go-kart?
So my son has a Mini XRX that I have just
Nice.
a Predator 212 on, and then my daughter has I believe it's a Mako, and it has like a souped-up 212.
Is that
Tillotson.
Bug?
Bug, yes.
Yeah. So Ashley said, make sure you shout her out because she's your biggest
Yeah.
fan and she's watching right now.
Yeah, Bug, Reagan, that's my daughter, and then
Aw.
Wyatt,
Hi,
Wyatt's
guys.
my guy. So
Yeah, what's up? We need to get him some stickers and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
I think I might have some little Rascal books we can
Awesome.
send his way.
that's awesome. They
We
did that.
read that the other night for our bedtime story.
Did you really?
He wanted to read it. So
I want to rewrite it.
yeah, you should.
Okay. Oh, and then I also want to make a series out of it
A coloring book would be dope.
and a coloring book. I keep being told, hey, get this in black and white, and I can easily do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make it a coloring book next time too.
Yeah.
Great ideas. We'll definitely get you hooked
Awesome.
up.
Thank you.
Travis
glad-
said it's a Yerf dog.
Yerf Dog. I'm sorry.
there
Yes.
we
So
go.
I got it from Travis. Yes. So it was a Yerf Dog for Yerf Dog trade on that.
Okay. Now, do you plan on doing electric stuff on those go-karts?
I think so. I think
Okay.
I'll probably do that.
My downside with electric, if I can for a second, like my kids, we have a Mini XR. It's pink. They love it. I have 3 little girls. They ride it, but they ride it seasonality. So it's nice with with the gas engine. I can just open up the carburetor, let some of that old fuel drain out, crank it, and it's ready to go. I'm afraid that if that electric motor doesn't get used, that it's not going to start up.
So usually, like the fail point would be the battery if it sits too long. So
Those
like,
are so expensive.
yeah, they're expensive, and so like if the battery, even one small cell goes bad, then the whole battery's done for. So they don't like super cold. They don't like hot. So you you got to keep them like somewhat topped off.
Yeah.
So you can't let them sit there for half full for very long.
We have a huge pink Barbie camper too that we got from Walmart, and that thing keeps going out. So
Is it just AAAs?
yeah, it's a bunch of AAAs. No, it looks like a tiny little car battery, and I say that, but we charge it up. It'll run every once in a while, but we got some cheap Amazon ones that we've had to just throw away just because they were donezo.
Is there a good battery supplier that you?
It's a Marge, AMORGE. That's where a lot of guys get their batteries.
Are they U.S.
No,
based,
so usually a lot of this stuff is going to be outsourced. You got to reach out to like your AliExpress or Alibaba,
Okay.
and they'll get it from there.
Gotcha.
So usually, I mean, you got to wait sometimes 3 months to get a battery.
Dang. And roughly how much would a battery go for?
It depends. So I mean, there's some U.S. suppliers like a Hot Packs battery, like a 36 volt might be $200, and then if you get all the way to like a 72 volt, that's 28 amp hours, it might be close to 600 or 700.
And having to replace that every time.
Well, no, you just
So-
got to take care of it.
Yeah, you got to take care of it, but also, I mean, some of those suppliers like Hot Packs, if something goes out, they'll replace it,
Like a
Oh,
1 year
nice.
warranty type of thing?
something like that. Yeah.
Okay, we got to keep our eyes out.
Yeah.
Okay. I also love the fact that you call your daughter Bug.
Yep.
I call one of my daughters Peanut,
Uh-huh.
and I love calling her Peanut. So what's up, Peanut? And she's not watching.
She's like, you do this all the time, Dad. I'll see you tonight.
All right. So what do you do to recharge outside of mini bikes and go karts?
I guess this is my recharge.
That is your
so
recharge.
I am a career firefighter at DFW Airport.
So now, are you constantly having to work, or are there not enough fires to where you guys are just doing maintenance stuff and checking? I don't know.
So 90% of our calls are medical in nature.
Okay.
So that's anywhere from the traveling public to tenants of the airport and even mutual aid partners.
Hmm.
So Grapevine, Euless, kind of those areas as well.
And you're a combat medic in the Army, right?
Yes, sir.
So you have experience and all that.
Yes. Yeah. All that good stuff.
And how many years were you in the Army?
I was in the Army for 6 years.
Nice. And so you've been with the fire department ever since?
So I was in the Guard, so it was actually, they ran parallel.
Okay.
So I did that for 6 years while in the fire department. So I've been a fireman for 13 years now.
Any gnarly fires you've had to put out?
My only structural fire that I've gotten to run was a mutual aid in Colleyville. So it was about a 5,000 square foot house. It was a pretty good size.
Then did you have to run into it or anything?
No, I mean, it had been burning for at least 6+ hours. There's like 13
Oh,
fire
wow.
departments there. It was massive.
Just
Yeah.
that house, or was any neighbors affected?
It was just the lot was big. I think there was like a Bentley or Ferrari in the garage, and they were kind of hoarders. So
Oh,
there was
really?
a lot of stuff in there.
And they were meth addicts.
No,
With the meth lab.
How long ago was this?
This is probably at least 10 years ago.
Okay. Because the guy who let me drive his Bentley to Atlanta, his Bentley caught on fire too
Okay.
at some point, but that was like last year.
Yeah.
Does that make you upset? Like, do you wish you could fight more fires?
Yes, I think
Okay.
every fireman wishes I mean, you don't want anybody to lose any property, but that is, I mean, you want to slay the dragon.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just start a couple random
Fires? This one's for you, Gabe.
I'm gonna light this airplane on fire.
Did they determine the cause of what that was? It from the car itself, or
No, so I don't remember what it originally came from.
Right.
So, yeah.
What's your specific job at the fire department?
So I am a fire captain.
Okay.
So I run, there's 6 fire stations at DFW Airport. So I run Station 5.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
called the Port because we got Adam Chappell.
Yeah, Chappie, yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, we're at the port. So I am on B shift, so shout out to B shift. Bad
Nice.
News Bears.
Okay.
nice?
So, yeah, I mean, we run close to 8,000 calls a year. I think this year the airport will probably see about 100 million people come through.
Dang.
I think that number might be bumped up too because FIFA will be coming through.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be nuts.
yeah.
Now, I mean, you're already a fire captain. I'm sure you wouldn't want to do this, but have you ever thought about transferring to a different fire station?
So As far as like within my department,
Or saying, you know what, I'm done with the airport. I want to go see some action.
I'm too old now.
Okay.
So yeah, like a Fort Worth or Dallas, they have like, I think 36 is the cutoff.
Oh,
So
really?
I'm 39, but I love the airport. I applied for multiple departments and they gave me a job, so I feel my loyalty to them.
And now, how long until you could retire, I guess?
Oh, it's going to be another 12 years, but who's counting?
You love your
Every
job.
day, just
Yeah.
crossing a day off the
Yeah.
calendar.
So
And
do you guys cook at your
Yes,
spot?
I was about to ask that.
Yeah.
So yes, we live.
Do you need hot sauce?
Hey, I'll try some.
Yeah.
So I work a 48.96. So I work
Okay.
for 2 days straight, and then I'm off for 4 days. So yes, we cook,
Nice.
clean. We live there. We work out there at our fire stations.
Bernie, are you referring to that Instagram dude?
Yeah, I wanted to see what is your go-to cook.
I mean, I'm the captain, so they cook for me.
Hey.
What's your favorite meal of that one of your guys cooks?
They make a pretty gnarly like Cajun chicken pasta.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Dang, that
So it
sounds
beats the
good.
brats and tots or whatever. It's
Yeah.
the B's and T's. It would call them.
What capacity are you cooking for? How many people is that?
So at my station, we house my engine and then 2 ambulances and then a paramedic captain. So there's at least 8 or 9 of us.
Okay.
And what's the bed situation like? Is it like cots? Is it bunk beds?
So we're lucky. We have our own individual rooms. So
Wow.
our own bathrooms,
Bougie,
our own
okay.
rooms, own TVs. All that stuff.
A little better than you had it in the army.
Yeah, no barracks, no barracks or bunks.
Yeah.
Are there still fireman poles to slide down?
Not at our department.
Or climb up. You
I
forgot
don't-
about that.
I don't know if people do that.
Like, I forgot my socks.
Oh,
We'll get to the fire.
Oh, never mind, they're on me, sorry.
Dude, doing a fire truck inspired like build.
Hey.
This was
Collaboration
kinda
with
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you need to have like water shooting out next time
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
You could have used that in the last one,
Yeah,
AD.
instead of a water truck, we would just
Yeah.
have Gabe out there.
He's just always in first place.
I don't mind that.
Okay, I'm kind of curious. You said a lot of people are shouting him out. Are there any comments we need to get to before we go too
Yeah.
deep?
Let's see. We got Diego from down south says yo.
So wait, before you go, you said Diego is going to be on a podcast?
Yeah, he'll be here with Coors on the 18th. I think I told y'all.
This is a Bernie question.
Yeah,
Is it the
February 18th.
Okay.
Coors and Diego will be here from
Okay.
South Texas Mini Bikes.
Cool. What's up?
Travis says my boy Gabe Rangel in the house.
My man.
Wally Wallace says, I'm guessing he says hi all, but it says I all.
Nice.
I see y'all got the bike up there. Did Bernie do all the work again? We actually worked smarter this time. We used the forklift.
Did you get that on film?
I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we did get that on film. Charles Atterbury says hello all.
Hello.
And then this goes back to the AI thing. You need to mow the lake with that. So,
Yeah.
Mow
gotta-
the lake.
because we were talking about the
Submerging it.
AI lawnmower.
Okay, got it.
Nick Meyer says Gabe is a bad man. Always got his bikes looking right.
Nice.
I appreciate it.
Cora says congratulations, Bernie, for the Super Bowl thing.
Okay.
And
Nice.
when are we gonna start talking about the tacos more? That's what we need to do.
That's a you thing.
Yeah, we need to do
You
that.
left it out of the slice of life. That's
Yeah.
the reason why we
Well,
get so much hate mail.
We're gonna do a separate video because we're doing the PRI video, and since we're gonna unbox the GT4, I'm gonna throw in the taco.
Because
stuff on
don't you
that.
have Tim riding the Taco 100? Was that the bike that's down there with the gold seat?
Yeah.
Did he ride that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So we don't even
didn't-
have footage of that.
No, we don't.
Okay.
I got footage of it, but it's not in any videos right now.
Maybe
But yeah,
wait till all the ice is gone.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, icy tacos. Let's see. Nick Miner said dibs on that mini bike. Travis says he's in big trouble now, and I'm guessing it's because we were talking about the Ruckuses and
Little
all
China.
the bikes. Yeah.
No, yeah. He gives you a hard time about that.
Captain Gabe, hell yeah, brother, from Adam Chapel.
Very
Now,
cool.
now would that be a subordinate? Is that one of the guys that is cooking for you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, Chappie's at another station, but he,
Okay.
I think his son plays baseball with Taylor's son.
Oh, okay.
Small
And on that
world.
team.
Oh, did he come? I think he came through here one time, and I was just walking him through the back.
Okay.
So I got him into mini biking. So
Nice.
Small
Small
world.
world.
yeah, I wanted him to race this past year, but maybe next year. I'll
Yeah.
get him out there.
Yeah.
Does any of your crew want to join you?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
get
gotta
a
bring
little-
him out.
maybe
Dude,
a little,
yeah, that'd be
little
awesome.
momentum with this.
That would be
it
awesome.
going,
Get a whole
so.
team name and a look going, and
Yeah, are you able to bring your mini bike down to the fire station? Mm-hmm. And have you done
Someone
that?
sent me a picture that someone's working on a vintage bike at one of the other fire stations. I don't know who it is, but
I think a friendly fireman competition on mini bikes is
That'd be
what
awesome.
what you guys need.
Yeah.
Oh man,
call it friendly fire.
there you go. And they would race up and down the airstrips to see who can get the fastest
Who
speed.
could put the plane out the fastest?
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
And we'll set the
Oh.
plane on fire.
I love it.
Carry the hose,
Yes,
and then he's got the thumb throttle.
Uh-huh.
And then you just the first one to run out of line.
man.
Listen.
ESPN Ocho will definitely pick this
Yeah.
up.
Let's see. The Super 80 is lit from Nick Miner. It is super lit.
It's lit.
Travis wants to shout out your mobile IV company.
oh yeah, I do. I do run a mobile IV company on my off days.
Do you have like a business card or anything?
I'll have to look.
Do you have a
So-
website or anything you want to push?
So I have a Facebook page. It's Rescue Mobile IV.
So people that would call you, not just hungover people,
Right.
but people that are getting over a sickness.
So like it's almost seasonal, like kind of the trends of my formulas that I sell a lot of. So right now, like the cold and flu has been real big because the flu has been kind of rampant. Strep's been real big this year. So yeah, they'll reach out to me and they'll want a particular bag or what I suggest. So yeah, hangovers are popular. The hangover cure, that's one thing I carry. Cold and flu blend, and then like your Myers cocktails, and I have about. Probably need to trim down my menu, but I think I have about 15 to 20 formulas.
Oh wow!
Are you making these concoctions like over your oven, like a little bit of this, a dash of this?
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, so actually everything's sealed.
Okay.
And then when I come to your house, I'll draw it all up kind of in front of you, and then put it all in the bag. And
How often do you reuse needles? No, I'm just kidding.
Now, is it best to get these IVs before you get sick, or just when you're sick, you're like, oh, I'm sick, I need to call Gabe?
probably like I wish that my IVs, or I could say that they'd help you from not getting sick at all. But when you're sick and you get the IV, so you might be dehydrated, you're in pain, your head aches, your body aches. So what that does is just kind of shorten the window of your symptoms. It's kind of what the IVs do.
Is one bag good, or do you be like, yeah, you need a 5-bag special?
5 gallons.
Just upsell them. Yeah. No. So per my protocols, I can only do like a bag and a half, like per week for one person.
Okay.
These
So
are on
how fast can you get out to somebody? Like I'm hungover. It's 8 o'clock
New
in the morning.
Year's Day.
Yeah. It's kind of dependent. So I am usually real heavy in the Weatherford area. So I do like almost like a 12-mile radius of my house. But I have clients all the way in like Fort Worth, Eagle Mountain Lake area. I've done some IVs in Ranger, all the way up to Decatur. So I'm kind of all over the place. So usually, I mean, if I'm off work and there's no appointments, I can be to somebody's house in 45 minutes to an hour.
Nice.
Okay.
Interesting.
I love
Should
it.
probably have you doing IVs out at the 180 or
So
something.
a couple of years ago, when
Yeah.
I first started, I kind of pushed it out a little bit and brought some stuff, and no luck. And then this last year, there's a couple people that asked me about it. I'm like, I didn't bring them this year. I'm sorry.
Dang, yeah, I imagine everyone who's tanked out there, and you're like, you need some IVs. Like, no, that's the reason why I'm out here.
Do you think you could do real mobile IV and like do it while they're racing so that they're
Oh my
the pit
goodness.
stop, in the
Yeah.
pit.
Trying to get their needles.
stop moving?
That was my elbow.
Dang, okay.
All right, and then Diego wants to know what's the price range on the tacos, or is that still to be determined?
To be determined. I really have no clue. I know that they're going to be awesome.
It's gonna take a while, right?
I mean, I think so. We've already made all of the changes to the Taco 100. We have
Which
our-
aren't very many.
which aren't very many. Basically, if you're a purist, they came with 5-inch wheels. We have moved up to our 6-inch wheels, so it'll be a little more of a comfortable ride. You can still get small tires for them; it's not a big deal. But we're going to use our 6-inch Go Power wheels on them, and of course, it'll come with the Taco clutch guard, chain cover, whatever you want to call it. And we've also moved. These tacos are famous for having scrub brakes. And so since we're going with a bigger rim, we've moved the scrub brake a little further up with a bigger pad.
And it's adjustable.
It's adjustable,
Yeah.
yes. But as far as pricing, it's still too early.
Okay.
I'd hate to throw out a price and totally be off.
Yeah.
Only $300.
Tim's texting you. Like,
Stop that.
Yvonne Lopez says he has gotten all of our husbands into mini bikes.
That is true. Yes, I have.
Explain this.
Yeah.
Who's Yvonne?
So she's one of our good friends. I also do IVs for them as well. And then I guess
Because they love to drink, right?
Words of party, yeah, Yvonne.
that's right. And so I'd always just speak the gospel of mini biking.
There
And
you
so
go.
yeah, it bites you.
Okay.
So
That's awesome.
I love it.
What? So with your friends getting into mini bikes, what mini bike frames are they going for?
I think her husband Brandon he came here and picked up the Trailmaster Hurricane.
Nice.
Good
Cool
start.
way to
Good
go.
start.
Yeah.
Nice. Devin says, checking in, guys. Why aren't you on the phones, Devin? Come on.
Devin, my goodness, that's the. I have Shirley doing everything for me.
Shirley is doing that well.
There's actually Shirley that commented on it.
Okay.
She's now what do you call it when AI becomes alive?
Self-aware.
Self-aware.
Oh man.
Self-aware.
Sentient.
Jason Plowman says, "What up from Detroit? I
What's
purchased the Little Rascal GT mini bike, and I love it."
Heck
Oh, yeah.
I love hearing that.
Me too.
Yeah. All right. So, are you going to drag race with the get a
I'd
GT?
like to. I think Travis has already got an awesome drag bike, and so I'm thinking I might try and see what I can do and build one.
You're gonna Frankenstein one, or you're gonna go with the GT,
I
or
think I like the GT.
Yeah.
I like the modularity of that and kind of the framework already built out for it. See how that goes.
yeah?
Because
Because
we
we
do big boy class then, or
Is it over 200?
200? You're not 200.
is it 200 or is it 205? No,
It's 200.
200.
It's 200.
Yeah. I hate to put
So-
you on blast. Are you over 200?
So at the fire department, we say if you're under 200, that's victim weight. So,
Got 'em.
Well, we got a scale
so,
here.
yeah, so I'm about 198 right now.
Okay, good. So yeah, you could definitely do that, and I think it'll still be pretty competitive because we have a lot of guys that just want to get on a bike and make a pass and whatnot. At the end of the day, it's not that competitive in the big. Well, I know it. I take that back. I don't think the big boy class will be as competitive as like the small block class where the weight is 105 and those guys are going nuts. But
Dap, I saw Dap comment on a post that Montoya had because he said him, Kevin Murphy, and somebody else. He called it the turtle class. So,
That's pretty funny.
I'm curious what the times are gonna be for the big boy class.
I mean, so
some of these engines, though.
I
yeah,
know,
some
I
of them are
know.
nuts. I would love to see them around the 8-second. 9-second, definitely doable. If you were sub 8-second in the big boy class, you definitely need to get the trophy.
Yeah.
And that's 8th mile, everybody. So 660, 660 feet, you can definitely do that. Even if you go out there just to have fun and make a pass, I think it's a great atmosphere. It's a different atmosphere. Pull start picnic, GPS 180. It's all about the love. Everybody helping each other out. 660 is not that
Yeah,
though.
very competitive.
Secret sauce. Everything is a secret. Like there
Yeah.
are no sauces involved. Unfortunately, it's just a different beast.
Your drag bike should be hairless, and then that's your move. It's
That's
like
it.
everyone knows who you are. Shirt off.
Yeah, shirt off.
Just riding,
Nipple
freshly
rings.
waxed.
Yes. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun, especially if everyone comes out from all around the U.S. It's fun, competitive.
Yeah.
It is competitive.
It's also
though.
just fun to see how it grows from what we didn't think would be
Yeah.
anything, and now it's
I mean, to be honest, we used to race out here in this parking lot,
Yeah.
and then we would run into the curb before you hit Denton Highway. So to see it grow from that to the Billy Bob's parking lot to right now full on racing as fast as they can go, it's nuts.
yeah.
We do have some changes to the 660 though.
Go on.
We can talk weight.
I mean, so
Wait.
So for the small block classes, it's 105 pounds. If you are under 105 pounds, that is A-OK. You just will have to wear some kind of a weighted vest, and that's 105 pounds with all your gear and all your clothes, not your helmet.
Yeah.
That's it. We're not trying to exclude anyone. We're just trying to make it a little more fair.
Yeah.
Big boy class, 200 pounds. If you're 198, you may need to somehow find some,
Maybe
2
an
pounds
extra
here and there.
GPS sweater. you
Yeah,
know?
something just so when you step on the scale, you'd be like, okay,
One of those
I
fishing
qualify.
vests, and then you just stick some weights in it.
You can definitely
some
do
gold
that.
bars.
Yeah. We also are about to have a poll on the GPS 660 because we need to talk about NOS. We need to know
The energy drink?
the energy drink and also nitrous oxide.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
So
that.
we want to know if people want to be purging, Tokyo drifting style, if they want to do that or not. We're going to put a poll and say, hey, what kind of power additives are we going to do? Right
I
now,
know you're not a car person because one, you called it NOS, and then two, you said Tokyo Drift, and they didn't
Which
use
they
that.
didn't
And there were
Man.
none in there.
Dang it. Which stinks because I do love the Fast and Furious
Yeah.
saga up until the fifth one, though. After the fifth one, it got
Yeah, when they ended up in
cartoony.
space, it was
I don't
like,
know.
okay.
It sounds like you guys need to take the ejecto seat, guys.
Ejectocito, cuz.
Okay, so just stay tuned. If you see a poll on the 660, take it seriously. We do want to know your thoughts. We're not trying to upset anyone. We just want a level playing field. Are we doing nitrous? Are we not? What kind of power additives are we doing?
What would you like? Would you like nitrous?
I don't know.
I want to see it.
I don't want to exclude more people from the racing. I don't want people to be like, nah, I just want to go out there with my stage too. Like, I want those people to come on out there because I want to see this sport grow as big as possible, but I also want to see the best of the best at the same time.
Would you use nitrous?
Nice. Trying to win.
Yeah.
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 I know
So just
Flacco used to use nitrous in his mini bike.
I think Flacco's the reason why we're having this conversation.
Okay.
What's the difference? Why wouldn't we just do different classes and just paint me clueless?
Because there were so many bikes and so little time to get them all through.
Oh, okay.
If we can have Yellow Belly for the day and get out there at 10 a.m. and have all those people wake up at 10 a.m. and be ready to race and the ambulance is there ready
Yeah.
to go,
We're using our own ambulance this time.
we're
right?
going to have to.
What's-
Do you have your own ambulance we can call
I
for
can
the
get- I can get one.
660?
We'll get
See,
one.
we got
There we
got the
go.
hookup
What's stopping
already.
us from getting there early?
It wasn't us, it was the ambulance. And then it was because they were running a race until like 6 a.m. that day, and they wanted to get some rest and some breakfast and whatnot, which I don't blame them.
Yeah.
You're running a race all throughout the night.
With some good IVs.
Hey,
they could've been up
anything
and
is
running.
possible.
You're right. It's not that if we could run all these different classes, I would love to. It's more of a time crunch. And then you're running in between cars at the same time, like not on the track at the same time, but there's mini bike passes. Then they let the cars go who paid their time to come out there. Then you got the Venezuelans and the Peruvians. They're blasting their music like crazy, so no one knows
Yeah.
who's up to race
Straight out of
next.
Tokyo Drift.
With their NOS.
I'm going to Salt Bay a little suggestion in here. We
Yeah.
have some land that's about to be available in Boyd.
But you had to put up a tree. You got to put down. I think right now a lot of
The
that's going to
cost
be
of cement.
gravel.
Well, as far as if we did a drag strip, because I was talking to Taylor about this when we were out there, the cost of doing a track would be insane.
It would be insane because right now, like I said, even for just our own real business that's bringing in money, it'll be a gravel lot for a little bit. So yeah, putting down an eighth mile drag strip with enough lane and enough for them to slow down
runoff, yeah.
and turn around and all that, and have porta potties and have an electric light, tree light going, and yeah, not yet. I love where your head's at.
Okay.
Buy these
I'm
parts,
just saying
people,
we could
buy
do that
them.
at any time of the day.
Yes, I
That's
know.
the only reason I'm saying that.
Yeah. Okay.
That new facility is gonna be awesome though.
Thank you for filming that.
Yeah,
It
it
looked
was
dope.
fun.
Huge. Yeah, that was a great video.
Thank you.
Anyways, what else we got?
Dirt drag. Travis Scott said we can't do some.
We could do a dirt drag. We keep threatening to do a dirt drag at the GPS 180 because we never did. We also threatened to do a little roundabout track, and
Are we using the right word there? We're not threatening anybody with this.
I like to say threatening.
Okay.
Because I threaten everyone I come across.
You better make it.
Okay, so dirt tracks. What else we got?
Nick Miner said dirt drags as well.
Yeah.
Logan says off road. It doesn't matter how much you weigh. The Juggernaut doesn't discriminate.
Very true.
Okay.
That's the beauty of GPS 180.
right.
Yep.
Yep. And if I don't build a drag bike, I'll probably just throw some slicks on my old 250R ATC and run it. Let's see it. We need Buster on here. I want to
Yeah.
get Buster on the.
Buster,
he's a good
come on
dude.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on out, Buster.
He would be awesome to have on the podcast. Pop out combine race on February 7th. We have a dirt drag out there.
Nice.
So, let's see here. Next time we all have Gabe Rangel back, y'all should have him hook you up with some IVs.
Dude,
That would have been a
I
good-
would have loved
would
that.
have been a good
just to
parting
been ready to go.
I like it.
Before, and so I'm wondering, do you race any other races other than the 180?
So Not anymore. Excuse me. When I started, I would race with the NTX guys.
Okay.
And so there's a place called Lucky's Landing down the way. I think between close to like 281.
Okay.
And then, excuse me, that shut down. And then the NTX guys, we'd go to like the Black Gold motocross track in Stephenville.
Okay.
I've raced there. One of the funnest races that I've done is at the Big O in Ennis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's like the UTV, their course. So
Yeah.
it was awesome to race that.
There is a big race out at the Big O, I believe, at the end of January because our boy Tony K, he sent me the
Yeah.
flyer. I've shared it. Do you know when that date is by any chance?
I'll have to look. I
End of
forgot.
January.
I think it might be even this weekend.
I was
or
gonna say we're
something.
running out of time, man.
It maybe it was last weekend. Either way, yeah, I hear that,
Yeah, so
and this is great.
That what was awesome was when I raced there, it was during the afternoon we did the kind of like the motocross style with on the UTV track, and then at night they did the oval.
Nice.
So it was kind of like
That sounds
run
like a
what you brought.
blast.
Yeah, I think it may have been last weekend. Now I'm thinking about it.
That's like what, an hour away, an hour and a half.
From here,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What else you got, Bernier?
Nick Meyer said he'll DM us the schedule.
Yeah, so we
Cool.
can share it and we can post it.
I'm ready to know when that Fred Lobster race is, so he needs to get on the ball with that.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
get it.
and I want you guys to know because honestly, so I teased that I'm going to grab Bernie, I'm going to build the Super 80, but I need to have a reason, and that reason would be to race with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not saying to win, I just want to say, hey, I want to build a bike for this race. So yes, please send us that schedule so I can put that on my calendar so I can get fit.
It says
bike
it's
fit.
postponed to the 14th.
Wow, wow. Which would have been the Big O race that we were talking about?
I think so.
Because it would have snowed on them.
The big snow.
Oh my goodness. That's why we pay you the big bucks.
Right.
What else you got,
And
Bernier?
we're still going to try to put on a 5-hour enduro race in Oklahoma. That's
Thank you.
from Buster.
Okay.
Would you do that?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
He said yes.
5 hour.
So that was one thing I noticed from the GPS 180. It was like the vibe this year was awesome, and like people were pumped up and they wanted to keep, because it seems like the endurance race stuff has kind of dried up a little bit, and so it seemed like it was like renewed. I know like Thomas Wren is putting together something.
Nice.
Shouts
here
out to him.
Buster
He was
Jet.
supposed to be here yesterday. He has some things going on, but
Solid dude.
ready to have him on the podcast as well.
Is that rescheduled?
Yeah, it hasn't been rescheduled yet. He'll give me a date.
Okay.
And we'll get it done.
Another fun one would be I'd love to do like the Southern Scramble.
Yeah.
I think I was talking with Dave Stody about that. That'd be cool to go up that way and race in like those piney woods.
Yeah, that would be dope.
And then I heard Andrew Porter, I believe, talk about like the Biltwell 100. That'd be really
That's in
fun.
April, right?
That'd be
April,
really
yeah.
fun to race.
Yeah. Oh man, didn't we have stuff going on?
Yeah, it's
April,
the Polestar.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's going.
okay.
And something else too.
Mini Mayhem got pushed to like
Oh.
May. Yeah.
17th.
Yeah,
Sorry,
May
Alex,
17th.
if I just messed up your dates, but Mini Mayhem Spring is actually in May.
May 17th to the 19th, I believe.
Okay.
Okay. Hopefully those are real
Yeah, I
dates.
know. He actually just
No,
texted
no,
me
no, no.
Just
today.
show
You're
up
right.
there.
That is right because that was the one date that I'm going on for my 40th birthday. The wifey and I are going to Colorado, so
You guys have a surprise party for you? Or-
not a surprise party. We're,
What if
we're going to the Garden of the Gods
That's
for
right,
for,
that's right.
for the weekend. Just her and I, just relaxing,
Nice.
hiking. Doing
What
it
if
all.
that's the place that all your friends showed up? Like they're not going to show up to your house down the
But they
street,
just
but they're all in Colorado.
I would be stoked, but good luck. Like booking like this place was expensive, and I was like, "You only turned 41, so
That's true.
let's go. Put it on a credit card. I don't know."
That's true.
Nice. And then Izzy says, "What's up? What's up? What's up,
What's up,
Israel?"
Izzy?
Nick Meyer said, "Gabe, let me know I'm down to hit some of the travel races."
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Brian
the
says,
bestie.
"Georgia Cats get down."
They do.
Yeah. Andrew Porter says they sold out in the first 5 minutes.
Dang.
They opened registration. They sold out while I was checking in for the
I was talking
Biltwell.
about Biltwell.
Ah, dang.
Wow.
So now you can come to our event.
That's
So
Dang, so Biltwell 100 had their own mini bike specific race, and it already sold out.
Yeah,
Am
they
I
have
understanding
they
that
have a
right?
pull start class. Wow. I think you do one lap, which is 32 miles.
Whoa, I would love to do
That would be
that.
sick.
oh my
I'm gonna
God.
build a Super 80. I'm gonna try to get
Okay.
a sponsorship and then get my ticket comp
There
so
you
that I
go.
can
So
race
That's
in
what
there.
we need to hook up with them next year and become.
We
a
already
better-
sell Biltwell grips.
Yeah.
We already have an in.
I thought that was already a relationship that we've
yeah.
kindled.
Okay, I will rekindle it.
Yeah.
Nice. I used to have a Kindle, by the way.
Yes.
That's a cool story, Bernie.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
else do you remember about it?
That's it.
Are those
Books.
all the comments, Bernier?
There are more coming. They're coming, but yeah, we can get to them through typing after.
We'll
this.
have Shirley get back
'Cause
to
we,
them.
Yeah, we are at
We surely
105.
will.
Yeah.
Dang, because right now we are up against it, y'all. Man, this has been a pleasure.
Yeah,
I
Thank
wish.
y'all
Thanks for
having me.
coming, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you
That
for.
hour goes by fast.
It does go by fast. Thank you for keeping everyone in the DFW safe. Thank
sir.
you for
Thank you.
keeping everyone in your little 12-mile radius hydrated.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming out to the GPS 180 and being a friend to us. And hopefully you have an awesome year coming up. Hopefully we can see you at some races.
Absolutely.
And can't wait to see your next concoction of a
Yeah.
Megamoto 212, man.
Me too.
it's gonna be
But
good.
yeah, so big handshakes. Boom,
Yeah,
thank
we
you,
appreciate
thank you.
it, man.
And everyone else, I want to tell you 3 things. I want you to make sure that you ride ride face, ride fast, ride safe, and as always, you got me, Bernie?
Yeah.
Right on.
There you go.
Good job. Killed it.
As always.